Today, your guardian angel wants to alert you to a truth that you may not even imagine. There is someone who thinks about you constantly, someone you believe is living the peak of happiness, but the reality is different. Behind the smiles and apparent perfection, this person carries an inner storm you can't imagine. The angels are showing you that not everything is as it seems. That person who appears to be radiant on the outside is going through turmoil on the inside. And you, in a way, are part of it. Now the question remains, who is this person, and what do they really feel? Stay with me, because the truth is about to be revealed. This person, in one way or another, has you on their mind more than you can imagine. Even when you talk, they seem distant, trying to act as if nothing is important. This facade is just an attempt to hide what they truly feel. They might give the impression of indifference, but believe me, the reality is quite different. In truth, they think about you all the time, and the whole situation makes them very anxious. What happened between you left scars that seem impossible to ignore. Now this person is submerged in a sea of guilt and shame, heavy feelings that crush their heart every day. They are lost, dealing with a whirlwind of emotions that never seems to end. It's as if they're trapped in a cycle with no way out, reliving every detail, desperately trying to understand where everything went wrong, while simultaneously deciphering what is truly happening within themselves. This internal battle is so powerful that it ends up reflecting in every gesture, every word. Perhaps that's why you see such confusing and contradictory behavior. Sometimes they seem interested, but then they pull away, as if building a wall to protect themselves from a hurricane of emotions that dominates them inside. This inner confusion makes them oscillate constantly. One day they want to be close to you, maybe even longing for it, but the next day, they feel an almost irresistible need to withdraw. It's not because they don't care, but because they need that space to try to understand themselves, to try to organize the emotional chaos that consumes them. And you, of course, end up feeling the impact of all this. This emotional roller coaster they're on drags you along, generating an insecurity that seems to grow by the day. You need to understand that this emotional roller coaster you're experiencing with this person is not a true reflection of the feelings they have for you. What you are seeing is just the tip of the iceberg of an internal conflict they are facing. Behind all these contradictory and confusing attitudes, there is someone who can't get you out of their mind, even if they try to disguise or hide it. They are going through a whirlwind of emotions, a true internal battle between what they feel and what they can express. And I know how frustrating and painful it can be for you to see this person, whom you care about so much, acting incoherently. They come closer, then pull away, never really making it clear what they are feeling. But I want you to know with absolute certainty that deep down, this person is full of feelings for you. Even if they can't, or perhaps don't want to, admit it, these feelings are there, present in every action, every look, every gesture, no matter how subtle. They may not be ready to say in words what they feel, or perhaps they are still trying to understand for themselves what is truly happening inside them. But make no mistake, the emotions they have for you are real, intense, and as much as they try to hide it, they end up showing, sometimes in ways they themselves do not even notice. And it is this emotional complexity that makes them so human, so real. That is why, even amidst all this confusion, they keep thinking about you, wanting you, even if they cannot express it in the way you would like. Saying, "I will not be deceived," is an act of self-love. By stating this, you are recognizing your worth and preserving your dignity, regardless of how someone around you behaves or what that person might say. This kind of statement is like an internal reminder that no matter what is happening around you, it does not define who you are. You realize that you are not in control of this emotional roller coaster, you are not the one playing with the duality of attraction and rejection, and you are definitely not the one with inconsistent behavior. When you realize this, you begin to understand that, in reality, this person thinks of you often. There is a connection there, a genuine attraction they feel for you because your qualities are truly enchanting. Your personality is bright, warm, kind, and you have a sincere way of relating to others. It is no wonder that they feel something special towards you. However, what makes this situation complex is that no matter how much this person recognizes all the good you bring to the relationship, they simply cannot reciprocate in the way you deserve. And this is not because you are not worthy or deserving, but because they are facing their own internal battles. They struggle with their own feelings, with difficulties in opening up emotionally, in being fully and genuinely present. And it is this internal struggle that prevents them from fully matching what you offer. Even though this is painful, it is crucial to remember that their difficulties do not diminish your worth. The challenges they face are theirs, not a reflection of your qualities or what you deserve. It's a matter of understanding that, no matter how much someone may like you, if they are not ready or able to reciprocate, it does not mean you are less valuable. It just means that, at that moment, they cannot handle the depth of what they feel. You, in fact, carry a huge energetic force within yourself, a force that becomes even more powerful because of your limits and your genuine effort to do what is right. Your capacity to act with integrity is something extremely valuable and rare. She is reflecting deeply now, trying to find ways to make things work between the two of you. She feels bad about how she treated you in the past, and in this process of reflection, she has realized how important you are to her. Although she may not show it openly, in her heart, she feels, I still want you, even if I cannot show it. It is really evident that this person still harbors deep feelings for you. She wants to be by your side. She wants to make things work between you, but she keeps all this inside her. She isolates herself in her thoughts, trapped in her own mind, and does not share these feelings with anyone. However, within her there is a certainty. You are an amazing person, someone gentle, inspiring, caring, and these are qualities she deeply admires. This person is facing an intense emotional battle, but in the midst of this struggle, she knows that you are the one who has always been by her side, offering support, understanding, and love. And that is exactly what attracts her. That is what she values most about you. She wants, with all her heart, for things to work out between you. She longs for a relationship where there is collaboration, where both of you can work together, side by side, to build something solid and lasting. This desire to make things work is not just a passing wish, but a deep need to create a partnership based on respect, affection, and cooperation. She understands that this will require mutual effort, but she is willing to try, willing to commit. She sees in you not just a partner, but someone with whom she can build a future, someone who completes her in a way she never imagined possible. Therefore, even if she does not express this in words or obvious gestures, within her there is a genuine desire to be with you, to share her life with you. She wants to work as a team, she wants to face challenges by your side, and above all, she wants you to be happy together. She knows the road may not be easy, but she believes that with patience and dedication, you can overcome any obstacle and achieve the happiness you both deserve. More than anything, she wants to make things work with you because she sees in you something she has not found in anyone else. Inside her, there is a flame that burns silently, even if it is sometimes difficult to see. This flame represents a deep desire to be someone better, someone who is up to everything you share. She knows this process is not simple, that there is a storm of emotions and thoughts that sometimes leaves her lost, but she is determined to navigate through it all. It is not that she does not know what she wants. On the contrary, she knows exactly, but she also understands that this clarity requires an inner transformation. She is on a journey of self-discovery, of growth, seeking to be emotionally and mentally strong. This path is full of ups and downs, moments of doubt and uncertainty, but every small step she takes is motivated by the love she feels for you. She knows that to build something true, something that really lasts, it is necessary to find internal balance. And this balance, she realizes, is something that requires time, patience, and above all, a genuine desire to evolve. There are days when everything seems heavier, when doubts and fears gain space, but even on those days, she does not think about giving up. Because for her, all this effort has a purpose, to be with you in a full and true way. She understands that to be able to offer you the best of herself, she first needs to be okay with herself. This effort to grow, to be a better person, is proof of how much she values what you have. And it is important for you to see this, to perceive how much she is dedicating herself. It is not about seeking perfection, but about becoming the best version of herself. And this process, even if it is not always visible, is a deep gesture of love. Every step she takes, every internal battle she wins, is a demonstration of how much she cares about you and your future together. This journey she is facing is not easy, and she knows it. But the love she feels is what drives her, what gives meaning to every sacrifice, every effort. She believes that, in the end, everything will be worth it because you will have something stronger, more true. What she is doing, this search to be someone better, is not just for her, but also for you. And this is a gesture that deserves to be recognized, because it is something really special and rare. She is going through an extremely difficult phase, something that deeply affects her soul, childhood traumas that never really healed. These traumas are not just marks of the past but still echo in her current life, shaping her emotions and actions in a significant way. It's as if she is constantly carrying an invisible burden, something that weighs on her heart and directly affects her ability to connect with the people around her. In addition, she is also facing other challenges that exhaust her, such as financial problems and concerns about her family. These responsibilities are always present, occupying her mind and draining her energy, making it even harder for her to focus on other areas of life. It is crucial to understand that this situation occurs while she tries desperately to understand and process her emotions. She is dealing with an intense level of stress, which is a direct reflection of these childhood traumas that have not yet been overcome. The fears and insecurities that haunt her, like the constant thought, "What if all this goes wrong?" further fuel her anxiety. But even in the face of all these challenges, she is fighting, trying to overcome these obstacles and find a way that leads her to a place of inner peace. This realization can bring some relief to those following her journey, realizing that despite everything, she is trying her best. However, it is equally important to recognize that dealing with someone in such a complicated situation can be exhausting. Not everyone is prepared or willing to face this level of emotional complexity, and if you feel you are not ready for it, there is no need to force yourself to continue. What really matters here is recognizing that each of us has our own battles and limits, and it is up to you to decide how far you are willing to go alongside someone who is facing such deep wounds. You are the person who occupies her thoughts now, and the intensity of that feeling is undeniable. She wants to be with you, she really does, but there is an inner voice that makes her pause, reflect, and ponder, "Wait a bit, I need to organize myself, prepare to be someone who is up to you." She is aware that there is a path to be traveled, that there is a necessary effort, a personal commitment she still needs to achieve to be by your side in a way that truly makes sense. She carries with her a deep desire to heal, to be present, conscious, and in total balance, both in the present and the future. However, her past is a place marked by challenges, by difficult moments that left their scars. She has already dealt with a lot of stress, faced situations that drained her, and looking at her current life, she realizes she still has not reached where she would like to be. But within her is an unwavering determination that all this will change. She is determined to transform her reality, to make the necessary changes to create a more harmonious future where she can finally be at peace with herself and thus be able to be by your side in a full way. She understands that, for this, she needs to work on herself, strengthen her mind, heal her heart, and free herself from the chains the past has imposed. This transformation is not just for her, but also for you. She believes, with all her conviction, that you deserve the best of her, what she has that is most true and complete. And that is why she is willing to dedicate herself, to grow, to evolve. She wants to be by your side completely, with an open heart and a calm mind, ready to build something real and lasting. She is on a personal journey, seeking to be the best version of herself so that when she is finally by your side, she is there truly, with everything she has that is most beautiful and true. She knows that what you can build together is worth it, and that is what she is focused on, creating a present and a future where you can be together, fully connected and in harmony. I understand that right now, you may be going through a difficult time, carrying an emotional weight that may seem unbearable. It is completely normal to feel this way, considering everything that has happened. But I want you to know from the bottom of my heart that you have extraordinary value, a value that, amid all this, can be hard to recognize. The person beside you sees in you a kindness and sincerity so intense that they are impossible to ignore. You are someone genuine, demonstrating an emotional maturity that many cannot reach, especially in complicated moments. Inside you, there is an impressive inner strength, a capacity to face and endure difficult situations without giving up, without running away. It is your essence, your resilience, and maturity that make you so special to this person. They see in you the ability to understand and deal with emotions in a way that they themselves may still be learning. And this, to them, is something of immeasurable value, something they deeply appreciate. They understand the impact their actions, or perhaps their lack of clarity, had on you. If at any moment they faltered, oscillating between being close and pulling away, creating in you the feeling of an emotional game, know that they are determined to change this. They want to end this cycle of pain and uncertainty because they no longer want you, or themselves, to remain trapped in this suffering. They are seeking a new beginning, a fresh start where the pain is left behind, where you can build something new, more solid, and more true. I know it may be hard to see this now, but there is a real opportunity for healing and renewal in this situation. It is a chance for both of you to leave behind the wounds of the past and start over, with more clarity, more sincerity, and above all with more love. You deserve this. You deserve this peace, this new beginning. Never forget that your worth is immeasurable and that there is a path of light and hope ahead. Believe that better days will come, and that this new beginning can bring everything you've always wished for, a lighter, more truthful life, full of love and understanding. This person in your life deeply knows your worth. They see something special in you, something that inspires them and makes them want to be better. Deep down in their heart, there is a desire to feel that same inspiration, to have that same strength that you carry. And without a doubt, the connection between you is something powerful, with the potential to grow even more. But it is important to remember that this growth is a process, something that takes time and requires patience. It's not easy, I know, but it's part of the path you are walking together. They are going through a complicated moment, trying to find stability within themselves. Motivation seems distant, and genuine joy is hard to reach. I understand, this constant struggle is exhausting, but it is also transformative. With each passing day, they grow stronger, even if sometimes it is not so evident. And with this growing strength, they will inevitably feel a real desire to get closer to you, to be by your side, and offer much more than they have before. This will happen, it is certain. Do not be swayed by the challenges that arise along the way. They think of you often, miss you in a way you may not even imagine. And at some point, they will take the next step. When that moment comes, the decision on how to react will be entirely yours. The choice will be in your hands, and you will have the power to decide what is best for you and for this connection. Trust in your intuition, in your feelings, and in the deep knowledge you have within yourself. That inner strength is what will guide you in your choices, always. If what I said makes sense to you, if you feel that this message touches something inside you, I encourage you to leave a comment. I trust in God's plans. This simple gesture can bring great peace and renew your confidence in what is to come. And if this message brought you something good, share it with those who you think may need to hear this. Leave your like, and subscribe to the channel to continue receiving words that speak to the heart. Thank you so much for being here. May God guide your every step, always.